Well, hello YouTubers, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good in YouTube land. Today I'm going to show you a little trick on tie rod ends. This is my 2002 Dodge Neon. Been a great car so far. I've had it almost a year, 130,000 miles. Roads like a champ, and I replaced both tie rod ends on the front. But now I have another mystery noise, and I thought, could it be a tie rod end bad already? Yes, it is a tie rod end. Let me show you real quick. We'll get this tire off of here. And here is the tie rod end that I replaced not long ago. And check this out. It's already moving around, and I thought, what the heck? It can't be bad already. So I got to looking down here. And it turns out it's actually come loose from the nut down here. And even though there's a key here, car key, sometimes these actually back off. And when they back off and you continue to drive them for a while, they will wear out the spindle hole just a little bit. But here's a trick that I found that will help you a lot. So if you go under here and you take out your key and everything, and you get ready to take off your nut, you either tighten it or take it off, and you find out this whole thing just spins around like it is there. What you can do is grab you a pipe or a C-clamp. Now you can use a C-clamp, go in here like this. On some bigger vehicles with larger tie rod ends, it's a little more convenient. With the little ones, it's a little harder. You can go in there, kind of push that down, but it gets a little hard to get in there and get that nut. But what I recommend you do is do this. Is to get you a nice piece of pipe or a breaker bar. Obviously this is pretty long, this is about 5 feet long, and take this and find you a nice place above the tie rod end like that, and kind of push down on it. And while you're pushing down on it with one arm or one hand, take your ratchet and go ahead and take this off. Now it may be a little hard to get off because the threads are probably a little rusty, and there you go, you can see it's coming off. A lot of guys get into a pickle here, and they end up taking a hacksaw or a grinder, and you'll cut this off. You don't want to do that. So we'll go ahead and continue to take this off. What we want to do is go ahead and inspect this tie rod end, make sure it isn't bad, because you never know. I think we cut it off there. Check your nut, make sure the threads aren't worn out or stripped, and mine look okay. And take the pipe out and take this and kind of knock that up like that. And now we'll just kind of flip it upside down. Shake this tie rod and make sure it's okay. This is okay, so I'm good. So that's a relief. I mean, I won't have to go out and buy another tie rod in. So simply just turn it back around, push it back in the hole, and take your pipe. Push down on it. Now you may have to get the pipe under the frame. You can do it under the axle, just don't put a lot of pressure on it. The idea is we want to push this tie rod end down hard on this knuckle so this whole thing doesn't spin around, and we'll simply put our nut back on and we'll torque this down the way it should be. And now you can see we got this started back on there, and now I'll push down on the pipe with my other hand. We'll tighten this baby all the way down, and there's absolutely no chance it will ever come loose again. Now I see this with remanufactured tie rod ends. What happens, these nuts aren't exactly cut just right, and they will back off over time, so nothing unusual. And now we'll go ahead and tighten that down right there, and we'll simply put our key back in the bottom, and we are good to go. And now we got our key back in there, so this thing is not going to go anywhere. So hopefully this will help you guys out. I know a lot of first-time car owners, especially younger kids, don't know how to do this stuff, but hopefully this tip will help you out if you have a tie rod end that's making a noise or come loose. Simply check it, make sure it hasn't backed off the nut. And that's basically it, guys. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this will help you out. And also one final other note here, while you're under here, go ahead and check your wheel bearing, make sure there's no play. Check your boot on your axle here, your CV joint, make sure it's not torn, there's no leaks or any grease being thrown anywhere. If you don't see any stuff like that, you would just save yourself a lot of money and maintenance in the future. Okay, so now we are done. We're ready to drive this thing without any noises whatsoever, so this is great news. If you like any of my videos, let me know where you're watching from and say hi and all that good stuff. And until my next video, I thank you for watching, my good friends. I'll see you later.